One time, I cooked beans for my father. He called me a few moments later. He gave me a big stone and told me to keep it for him so he could use it as cornerstone when he starts building his house. I cooked rice for my dad. He called me and asked me, "How many cups of rice did you use in cooking this salt?" One time, my younger sister made eba for our dad and it was too strong. Our dad asked, "Did you girls not pump water when they brought light?" And my sister answered him, "Yes, daddy, we pumped water." Our dad replied, "So why didn't you use the water to make the eba?" The day I undercooked yam, oh my goodness, my dad asked me to bring chisel so he can remove his teeth since that was my agenda. My mom would ask for water to wash her hands, and if you brought too little, she would ask you if you begged the water from the neighbors and that you should go back and beg for more. My dad likes his wheat soft and always praises me when I make mine. He told my siblings to learn from me and my mom. One day, I wanted to make it extra soft for him, so I added more water. It came out soggy. When I served my dad, he said that he had seen the draw soup that I have served, that he is waiting for the wheat. Invariably, he called the wheat ogbono soup. While still living in America, my dad came visiting, and the entire time I served him food with chicken, it was only the drumsticks that I gave him because I don't like other parts of chicken. So one day, my dad asked me if the chicken in America, it is only legs they grow. My sister cooked soup and our dad asked, "Why is the oil saying I am on my own?" My mom once came over to my friend's house to ask if I wanted my pajamas and my box since I can't tell it is late. My sister cooked undone rice for our dad. When he ate it, he then told her to go and boil hot water for him to drink so the rice would be well cooked in his stomach. I made ogbono soup for our family and served them. Shortly afterwards, my grandfather called me that I should come and take meat. I was shocked, and my younger siblings were jealous because it is unlikely I get to be called for meat. I got there only for him to give me a big chunk of ogbono that didn't dissolve while I was cooking. I made pap for my dad, and it was watery. He told me to bring feeding bottle for him. I was out late in the evening with a friend, and my mom called around 6:30 p.m. and asked me how hot is the sun at my end. She said it's dark where she is, but it seems the sun is still shining where I am. One time, I cooked spicy porridge yam and served my dad. He ate the food and asked who prepared it. I told him I was the one. And then he asked me how many balls of pepper I used in making the food. I replied him, 3 balls of Cameroon pepper. He laughed and said, "We weren't done with the pepper in Nigeria. We had to travel all the way to Cameroon to buy pepper just to cook porridge yam for him." At times, I wonder how our parents come up with these things. Let me know which one cracked you up the most. And please share your experience in the comments. Let's have fun. Don't forget to subscribe.